All right, we are live. Let me copy this and put it in the chat. Do. Marketing. I've posted in the chat. I'm gonna make you host. All right, bro, you host. You take it away.
All right. Sounds good. Um, so I'm gonna break down gold, perhaps Nasdaq, and on my side is gonna be very briefly. I'm just gonna break down what we're expecting in price. I had called in the chat, just for context, I called in the chat around midnight or 2 o'clock, whatever, London session that I want to see price drop. At that point, it was trading over here, 2 o'clock. I want to see price drop lower, and I actually want to see it take out Monday's lows. So we saw price give us some drop. And now it's just reversed a little bit since then. And the question is, do we continue lower? I still think that is the case. I don't see nothing that's changed this yet. We have a very strong 1 hour structure. But one thing, I'm noticing is all of the levels of, look at the consolidation. It takes time. Consolidates goes up, consolidates goes up, consolidate goes up. And on the low, on when it starts dropping too, big consolidation. A bunch of like drop in before final real drop. And now we're having just another consolidation. So as much as I want to see this drop lower, just taking a step back, this could take a little bit in terms of consolidation before then giving us that drop. So still expecting this drop on gold, but timing wise, unsure if it's gonna unfold today. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. If you look at it from a daily chart, you can kind of see that there's two levels in here. Like there's a daily fair value gap here. The price already traded into. There's a volume imbalance here, right? So if you think about it, we initially had this structure from high to low. Then price went lower, breaking that structure. So now since we have a breaker structure, we're trading higher and we can expect more sales to perhaps go lower. But again, levels of resistance, or in this case, support, what will stop price from doing that is this level, this fair value gap here. But if we can get beyond that, we're likely to go be lower here to the next volume imbalance, which is the space between these candles, close and open. So again, this is the beginning of the year and the markets are somewhat funky. So there's a lot of things that can stop price from going one way. I want to position myself in sales just because, again, you look at it from that 1 hour perspective, that's the strongest perspective I can see. You can kind of see how you see this fair value gap here. When price traded above that, we used it as support and then went higher. And now we're finally below that. So I want to see these as a resistance and then drop lower. That's what I want to see. And maybe target these lows. That's really where my eyes are overall, just because we have a very, very strong structure. But again, gold is proving very difficult because of look at how long it's taken in these consolidations to move up higher. And now the consolidations even do a real full sell. So that's kind of what is a little bit concerning. But, you know, that's what we've been getting this so far this week. Bunch of consolidation, and then price going higher, and now we're selling off. So I do want to see a sell-off overall. 15-minute chart. It looks like, we took out these highs. So 5-minute basis again, go a little deeper. I like what's happening here. We kind of create like a little high. We took out this liquidity. Now do we start selling off? Go 7 o'clock started. So when 7 a.m. hit, we had this turnaround, and our price hit a level here, and looks like we're now rejecting. Let's go on that 1 minute chart. Kind of like what we're seeing here at this point. We're run on this pool liquidity. We're dropping lower, dropping lower. We have a nice little fair value gap in here. Ideally, actually, this should give us some nice sells in here. I think I'm ready short though on this one. Just gonna log in here on that. No, I'm not sure on this one, but I think this should give us some nice potential sells here on gold. So I'm just gonna put a sell limit there and stop loss right here. And we can do, let's do 5 of these. And again, we're gonna try one more time. See this market can drop all the way down here. Okay. But keep in mind that consolidation has been holding price from really, really taking off, in my opinion. All right. So that's the business for gold. 1 second, guys. All right. So that's the business for gold. We'll see if those play out. And then obviously, obvious targets if we are to get there. This could be easy. Peel something off here if we got to push up here first and drop. And I'm gonna move the sell limit a little bit higher. I want that to be 50% of the range from high to low. So the price kind of get over there and then we see this one wants to drop. And then NASDAQ. Again, NASDAQ, I've been mentioning how this weekly level here could hold a price. And again, we've tried to go higher, went outside of it, and then we rejected. So now we rejected. We're also in this fair value gap here. So again, this price, this markets are really in a back and forth stage because as much as we could see this drop, we had this fair value gap we have to contend with here. So there's nothing I'm really excited about on price. This is January price action. Nothing I'm really too concerned or excited about here, if I'm being frank with you guys. I did say I will flip bearish if we were to drop below, close below here, use it for resistance. But so far, we just dropped, failed to get in there, came very close. So we came very close, but we failed to get in there. And now price is turning around. So what we do have in place though is this 4 hour level here. Does that want to drop price? Um, let's kind of look a little further. 1 hour chart. Again, nothing here seems exciting for me. Like literally nothing seems exciting for me, guys. This is nuts. But to keep it simple, I will be expecting some bullish price action on Nasdaq and bearish price action on gold. That's really what I'm expecting. At this moment, I'm watching this 1 hour fair value gap. I want to see price be supported here to take us higher. But again, I'm not really impressed or excited about anything in price, if I'm being real. So there's nothing really like enthusiastic about price. Like I'm not excited or nothing. Only market that I at least think should have some reasoning, logic to want to go lower is gold. I think it's a little bit more clear. It's just that the consolidation that's been given us on that 1 hour chart, there's been a lot of strong consolidation before any movements take place. So I don't know if it's gonna give up the ghost. Now keep in mind, all this consolidation, move up, started this week because this orange line is Monday's opening price. So perhaps they might be willing to let price go more freely now. It's Thursday, we're at the back end of the week. So we already had a Monday, consolidate, go higher. Tuesday, consolidate, go higher. Looks like it's the high of the week. And then Wednesday, consolidate, drop. Thursday, perhaps we get it dropping now. So I'm kind of seeing that nice little swing high, intermediate, short-term high up here being formed. And I just want to see this thing drift lower. So that's the only like I think there's a strong presence on gold unless we just start moving aggressively higher. This to me looks like it wants to fall. Um, so I want to see gold drop. That's the only thing I'm somewhat like interested in seeing. Everything else is just really whatever. And so we kind of got a poke in there, and now we're dropping. It didn't really tag us in, which is unfortunate. Draw this out now. See where the 50% is. So now this is the low. So it came close to the 50%. So I'm gonna draw this right here now. And it might just go without us. But I want to see it go above 50% to sell. But this poke and this fair value gap might be all I needed to drop. Again, at this point, we don't want to see gold go back above this level. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. If it goes back above here strongly, then I'll probably just close my charts, guys. I'm not really impressed. Um, so that's that for me. I mean, I don't know if Edric, Valentine, and if you guys want to take over, have anything to say, but I ain't got much to say today. I'm somewhat exhausted. I had a long day. So I haven't really slept. And we're tagged in here. We just got tagged in. Can y'all hear me still? Hello? Hello? Yo, yo, yo. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Cool. Man, you want to share a screen or anything? I'm pretty much done. I don't feel like talking much anymore. It's up to y'all if y'all want to take over. I'm trying to just relax. I ain't got that much energy in me. Well, if not, then I guess we'll call this one early, guys. So that's the case. That was the breakdown for the day. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Texas Heist. Oh, look at their reactions. So they want to see this drop, but I'm not gonna sit here on the live today unless Valentine you want to do that. I don't know, but for me, I don't really care to stick to a live. I just think I already get the breakdown. I like what I'm seeing from gold here. It just needs to continue dropping. And let me see one more thing. chart. I'm just saying, have this over here. So risking 300 to get 1800. We'll see if we get that. Frankly speaking, this I don't even call it stretch of imagination, but price has to really want to move today. All right. Valentine will take over. Anyone? Or should I just end it? What y'all thinking?
I don't have nothing to really say, bro. Nasdaq is still in a funny position, bro. So I'm not rushing or pressed to press any buttons. My chart not even open right now.
All right, bet. Valentine, what about you? I know you got some you take care of your dog or something, but I don't know if you're still there right now. Probably not. All right, guys. So again, calling this one a day. Talk to you guys next time.